Peace, y'all. What's good? It's your brother God Science up in here. You like my intro? Shit is fire. Shout out, salute to the few that do watch the video, subscribe. I really want to say appreciate y'all, true indeed. I got over 1,000 subscribers now, so I know in the world of YouTube that's not big, but to me it is. So salute to everybody. I know everybody don't watch the videos, but pressing that button is hard, because else everybody would have fucking subscribers. Anyway, I wanted to talk about something, and real quick, this old George Floyd shit that, if you look back, it was like this dramatization shit, and the real meaning behind it, we know, is some ritual shit, but it really gave some black people in my community some sense of hope. Why? I don't know. I mean, for that brother, to be taken out like that, I don't want to say what I want to say, but if it wasn't for that camera, this dude would be gone. And that's the problems I have with cops. I know they got a hard job. My dad was a firefighter, so he had a lot of cop friends, and a lot of them was on point. But you gotta understand, you're dealing with human beings, and once you're dealing with human beings, you have that bias and racist shit's gonna come in it. It's never gonna be perfect once human beings is involved in something. And this good cop shit, I don't think there's no good cops, because if you're not calling them out, now I understand that, yeah, you're gonna be it then it just comes down to, what do you fucking believe? Because yeah, they're gonna want to try to take your pension, the union, all this shit has to be breaking down. So when you talk about, defunding the police, we need police officers. And like I said, I've been stopped by, I think every black man has been stopped by one, but I've been stopped by a lot of cops, and a lot of them gave me breaks. I mean, when I really think about it, it was like really the black ones that was like the worst. I don't know if anybody else had that experience, but it's like just the black cops is like, they going like extra mile and shit. Anyway, the point is, you see all these people out there, and multiracial people, marching and shit when this shit happened to George Floyd. I mean, we was going through a lot of shit back. We still going through a lot of shit, but in 2020, it was crazy. And you saw a lot of young kids out there with different ages. And I just want to say, which is taking me so long to say, is that a lot of people don't know, but hip-hop has a part to do with that. Hip-hop has a part to do with that. It has broken so many, what you would call, racial barriers. You have white boys out here that are not growing up, and this is the fight of older white males and women that want to keep this shit. And then you have this young generation coming up that listen to hip-hop, listen to and listen to our music, and they're not down with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're not down with all this racist shit. I mean, the other day, I'm hearing some like Mobb Deep banging, and I look in there, and there's just a bunch of white dudes in there, and I'm like, all right, because you can't stop that change. And this goes to Republicans. I believe in some certain Republican beliefs. I won't call myself a Democrat either, because I believe in some shit. I'm like in the middle, basically, because I understand that polarization bullshit. But the point is, hip-hop, which these people talk bad about, and yes, what they have done to hip-hop now, they see how powerful it is. You see what I'm saying? We got brothers like Black Dot, Brother Panic, that broke down hip-hop and the power behind it. I mean, who said we stopped making pyramids? Hip-hop is a form of a fucking pyramid. It's powerful, and it is still powerful. That's why they're trying to get their hands on it and dumb the shit down, because it moves the people. It moves the people. It actually guides the culture. Back in the early 90s, with all the black power, and you were wearing your Africa medallion, that was hip-hop. Hip-hop pushed people to Farrakhan. Hip-hop, it was taking us And there's like, nah, this shit is too motherfucking. And a lot of people want to blame it on NWA and shit. I don't look at it that way. The NWA was powerful too. They just did it from a different angle. That, yeah, now look what the fuck is going on here. We got the gang banging, living in LA. That was like a whole different picture. Like, damn. And the shit was crazy in the late 80s, early 90s. So they still powerful movement. You go to the NWA concert, you're surrounded by white people, white kids, listening to niggas with an attitude. My point is, hip hop has broken so much barriers. People don't give it its respect. And then they look to what's going on now. Now, I don't want to down every young kid. I don't want to be one of those old school brothers like, all this shit sucks. Nah, there's some dudes out there that's still doing their thing. Real hip hop's still out there. You just gotta dig for it. You know what I'm saying? It's different where we used to be fed like the Source and shit like that. You got a computer in your hand, so you can just go anywhere. But that real hip hop shit is still out there, and just want to let people know that shit has a part in this. You know what I'm saying? It has a part in breaking down those racial barriers. So that's why you see all those people out there. One of the main reasons. The other reasons, the earth consciousness, you're gonna either raise or you're gonna be. That's it. You're not stopping it. You're not stopping that change. I told y'all in my last video, look up spiral dynamics. It's a color system but it's more than that, of the societies and how they're in a blue stage and then they're in an orange stage. It makes a lot of fucking sense. And right now we're getting to the green stage, and the blue stage, which is about, this white supremacy shit, wanted to stay this way. And the green stage is a higher level of consciousness, understanding that, hey, we more than just fucking color here. And, if we keep doing what we're doing, we're going to fuck up the planet and ourselves. But they want to keep it down here, back to Leave It to Beaver days. Oh shit, this lady just backed up into a cart and just fucked up her whole side. Oh god, I'm sorry, sister. Damn. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. What y'all think? It's about hip hop, and I might be biased because I produce music and hip hop changed my life, and I saw the growth of it. But if you saw the growth of it, you grew up in New York, it's impossible to not be touched by hip hop. It was amazing. It still is. I don't want to say it's just the mainstream. It's controlled by these you know who. But everything comes back around. So the real's gonna come back around. Trust me. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, I appreciate it. Peace.